So let's talk about how Minnesota Paid Family Medical Leave works with FMLA, which is the federal program for unpaid family and medical leave. Let's also talk about the job protections that Minnesota Paid Family Medical Leave provides for those that do take the leave. It's really important when we talk about Minnesota Paid Family Medical Leave to understand that this is a separate state program than that of FMLA or an employee benefit. This program does not start until January 1st of 2026. So anything you do before that is not going to impact what happens to your eligibility under Minnesota Paid Family and Medical Leave. So if your baby's due in September and you exhaust all your FMLA, that only impacts FMLA. So your FMLA 52-week benefit period begins, and you're not allowed to use FMLA again in that 52-week benefit period. However, that is not your benefit period for Minnesota Paid Family and Medical Leave. So you can come in starting January 1st of 2026 and apply for 12 weeks of family leave. Now that will go towards your 20 weeks of combined medical and family leave. So if you use all 12 weeks of that family leave, then within the Minnesota Paid Family and Medical Leave 52-week benefit period, you'd be eligible for 8 weeks of medical leave. If something were to happen to you or to a loved one and you need to take medical leave. Now, if you are giving birth in 2026, under Minnesota state law, your employer can run FMLA and Minnesota Paid Family and Medical Leave concurrently, meaning that they can run it at the same time. This is what my employer does. This is what a lot of employers do. So once you take the 12 weeks of medical leave, you no longer qualify for 12 weeks of unpaid family and medical leave under FMLA. So once the medical leave side of it is exhausted, that's when under Minnesota Paid Family and Medical Leave, the family leave kicks in for those 8 additional weeks to get you to that 20-week combined leave. Now your partner is also eligible for this. So let's say they get nothing in 2025. Once 2026 hits, they're allowed to take 12 weeks of paid family and medical leave for the bonding of a child. It doesn't have to be right after the birth. It can be within a year of the baby being born. So no matter what you do in 2025, starting January 1st of 2026, if you work at least 50% of the time in Minnesota, you qualify for paid family and medical leave, and you get to use that benefit, regardless if you used FMLA in 2025, regardless if you used paid parental leave in 2025, you get to use your new benefit starting January 1st of 2026. I hope that makes sense. Okay, have a good day.